guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Boys. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 1 of season 4 of The Boys. We've got 3 episodes today. I'm not watching them all at one time. I just watched all of Bridgerton season 3 this morning at midnight. I should have been watching The Boys with you guys, but I had to finish Bridgerton because it needed to happen. But here I am with you, and I just finished Gen V this past week, so I'm still kind of fresh in this world, although I will say it's been a while since we had The Boys. I didn't watch any of the animated features that they had, and I haven't watched any trailers. The only thing I know is Jeffrey Dean Morgan is in this one, and that's because that rat bastard posted a picture on Instagram and ruined it for me. I've been really good at avoiding everything, and I didn't think I needed to avoid his Instagram of all things, but it makes sense because wherever there's Eric Kripke, there's everybody from Supernatural, so Jared will probably pop up at some point, I'm sure. But I'm really eager to pick up from where we left off last season because Maeve, obviously no longer part of the Seven, she's believed dead, but now she gets to go and be in love and normal, minus an eye. I think there was like an eye patch or a fake eye. I'd go eye patch every day. We have, oh gosh, Soldier Boy is back on ice, I believe. Mallory was overlooking that, so I'm sure she's got him in her back pocket if needed, if possible. We had Kimiko, who lost her powers, who got her powers back. Her and Frenchie. I don't know how that became one of my favorite matches, but I think everybody can honestly say that they care about those two. Let's see. I'm trying to recall everything. I should have watched a recap. I really should have. I remember Homelander killed somebody at the end of last season on camera for hitting Ryan, and then everyone was flabbergasted and then cheered, and of course Todd was there, and I hate Todd. It was so satisfying having MM just bash his face, but it was in front of his daughter, so that's not really that great. But Todd was there, he was cheering, and then when Ryan saw it and saw how everyone responded to Homelander, he had himself a grin that was very unsettling. I think you can see the parts of Homelander and Ryan in that moment. Now, hopefully all of Becca is what shines through. I highly doubt it, especially with Homelander, encouraging bad behavior or, kind of telling him, you can't get in trouble or, you're kind of like a god. Those things are not good for anyone to hear, let alone someone who has the power that Ryan does. Let's see, what did we also learn? That Soldier Boy is the biological father of Homelander, so the grandfather to Ryan. That was unexpected. I don't know if we're going to get more of Jensen in this season, maybe in flashbacks, because I know that we lost Black Noir because Homelander killed him, but so I don't know if Black Noir could, survive that, or did he? Now I can't remember. I do love, though, that we had Black Noir that was really broken in his mind, and not that I love that about anybody, but then also Sam in Gen V and how they are able to portray a broken mind in these shows. I love when they do that. It's just such a break from reality, and literally you feel it. It's very it's visual, whether it's puppets or animation. It's fantastic. I would love to see more of that this season. Of course, got to catch up with Starlight and Huey. Butcher and Huey were taking the Temp V. I don't know if you can recover from that. Victoria Newman now has a super virus that she can unleash on Supes. I don't think she will, but she has it in her back pocket, and especially if you can come up with a vaccine or a way to weaponize it that it is not permanently killing or a threat, you want to use it as a threat if you're Newman, but she's also a Supe, so that doesn't really help her that much if she were to get sick. I don't know how Gen V is going to play into the beginning of the season. I know Butcher was at the very end of the last episode, and so he discovered the woods himself. Probably not from Mallory. Mallory, I don't know if she would be sharing that with him. Maybe Huey, maybe Starlight. I'm not quite sure. So I'm eager to see where this takes off. I'm sure we're gonna get new soups. I'm sure we have to. Oh God. I was like, oh, we have to catch up with the Deep. I don't know if I want to catch up with the Deep. He had so much trauma last season. I will never look at Octopus the same ever again. So there's a lot to catch up on, and I'm eager for the fun, the soups, the superpowers, the gore. I want to say sexiness. Most of the time, it's kind of disturbing, but sometimes there's some sexy in there. Herogasm was something, now wasn't it? But funny enough, I expected worse, and it didn't go as far as I thought they would. So, but that just means that there's room to grow and ways to go. So I'm sure Eric Kripke will find a way. So guys, let's get into the first episode of The Boys. Let's go. Oh, is this the election? Okay. I didn't know if it was election night or if it was still like...
Stay tuned. I feel like we're going to be back very soon with some very good news. Thank you, and God bless America!
Yeah, it's election night. Okay. Hey, Kimiko.
Sorry, there's like a million connectors in here and I can't see shit.
That helps.
You helping? Or you just showing off?
Both.
Oh, for sure, both.
Butcher, you copy?
Butcher?
Where the fuck is Butcher?
Oh, Temp V vomit.
Oh, don't you fucking start.
Shock you did? Who are you talking to?
I ain't said a word.
Is he seeing his brother? I forgot at the end of the last... I know he's got like holes in his brain or something.
Oh, come off it. What's your fucking door?
Kimiko, if Butcher steps 1 foot in that elevator, break his arm.
Yeah, you muck everything up, Butcher. Is he just staring through a wall again? Oh, never mind. Well, he might be, but he's also peeing. Whoa. What was that?
Okay, big man. Let's do this.
There's a lot of people, Nick.
Oh, look how much older he is.
Would you be scared of a bunch of cockroaches? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, we've talked about this. They're only humans. And toys for our amusement. That's right.
Hera was kind of proud of Homelander in that moment. And then...
Zoe, you remember my son, Ryan?
Hi.
Hey, Zoe, you know what? I heard that this hotel makes its own ice cream.
What a great idea. Go for it, sport. Just nobody come back pregnant. Just kidding. I'm kidding. They're too young. It's good business as usual. At Vought.
Any transaction you and I may or may not have had is ancient history.
Oh, he's scary when he does that.
Well, then let's make some new history. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Newman. Huh? Girls get it done in the White House. God bless you.
I wonder if she really could pop his head. Now that we've seen Marie, I really, really think she could pop his head.
Let me take you to Grace, all right? And then you don't got to see me no more. Please, I'm begging you.
No means no, William. This isn't the Neverland Ranch.
Oh, I hate when they do that with the music.
Look at that big black mass curdling around your brain.
Wow.
Come on. I do not want to miss Smash Mouth.
Well, how crazy would it be to have Homelander's powers that you could see a mass in someone's brain like that? It's just like the whole truth guy. Sorry I brought it up. Eye drops.
Mom! What are you doing in here?
Apologies, Ms. Newman. We're with your mother's detail. Why don't you wait outside?
Boy. Ah! Holy shit!
Frankie, what's happening?
Oh my god!
I guess I'll just,
I didn't expect snake mouth smash.
Wait here.
Smash. Whatever. That. I didn't expect that.
We see nothing. Ça va?
Oh my god, she looks like a horror movie. Okay, thank you, Kimiko. Huh. Like sweating.
We need an exit now.
Well, maybe you should get Kimiko's arm because I'm pretty sure they're gonna use that for something. Zoe is scary.
Frenchie, trust me.
Oh, the baby hand growing up the end of that? Gross. Oh my gosh, is Starlight gonna fly? Dope! Oh, that's creepy. Oh, her hand's too small. Okay, scrape her. Oh my god, she is smashed. She's fine. She's fine.
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
She always mends. She always mends. Poor thing. Ooh.
Christ, can we go now?
Hey, Huey.
Hey.
You shot your own daughter up with V? How could you do that to her?
I needed to keep her safe.
Safe? You turned her into a fucking monster. Like you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that sounds like the pot calling the kettle a teleporting dude with his dick out. I mean, hell, you're dating a suit. If anyone would understand, it'd be you, right?
Why didn't you tell me? Scared you'd have to pop my head.
I was scared to lose you.
Great actress, actually. I believe her. Don't open
Hey,
it.
Vicky.
Fuck you.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Seriously?
So I still got the red.
So it doesn't
rubber
affect her
Have you ever
skin.
seen War Games? What am I saying? Look at you. Of course you've seen fucking War Games.
buttons. You making jokes?
Ouch.
Mutually assured destruction. The only thing that makes sense is a truce.
Or plan B.
She's bulletproof. Marie took the Homelander blast.
You just called Arizona.
She's so strong.
Guess I better go change.
She's so powerful. We just learned so much about her in a course of 15 seconds.
Sir, our intel told us that acid would work on Newman.
She's no idiot. She'll know I was behind it. Everyone told me to pick Buttigieg instead.
You didn't know, sir.
Definitely would have been a better pick.
Somewhere else you need to be?
Yeah, probably.
No, sir. Billy Butcher.
Joe Kessler. Fuck me, how long?
Danny
I'd
Duquette.
say 11 years, but officially speaking, none of that shit show ever happened.
Feels like Negan, though.
You dragged me out of there and dropped how many bodies to do it without giving it a second fucking thought.
And yet you still didn't name your son after me, eh?
We need someone like you, Billy. Right fucking now.
Yeah.
Before the soups start rounding us up and dumping us off in camps.
Kind of agree. Just because, like, he's vicious, he'll get the job done.
She got into a fight at school. Principal didn't say why, just that she KO'd a boy.
A boy?
Don't you dare
KO'd?
look out right now. She's been slamming
That's awesome.
doors, Marvin. She told me to eat a dick.
Oh.
Janine said that?
Or eat a
She's
bag of
been
dicks.
having a hard time since Todd moved out.
You mean since you kicked them out?
Let's dial down the glee in your
Todd is no longer there. Good.
Todd got so deep into all that weird home teamer shit. He's not answering my calls. I don't know where he is.
Okay, so...
And you're good at finding people.
Oh.
For your daughter, Marvin.
Also for safety, because Todd could be coming after him.
Well, I get what you saw in that guy. He was good to Janine. Because it sure as shit wasn't a D. Right?
Oh, well, she looked a little sad about it.
Your ex, Cassandra, wrote a tell-all book.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Haley. You know, there were no relations with an octopus. It's just a racist rumor and a ridiculous lie perpetuated by a jilted and emotionally unstable, hysterical woman who, let's be clear, pooped in my bed.
Deep.
Great.
If we're going purely on socials, I might suggest Talon out of Redlands.
Pass.
Oh.
She's a butterface. Her body's on point, but her face.
Yeah, I get it.
I
Thank you
hate
so
Deep
much.
so much.
Chauvinist prick.
Yep.
Ooh, not that slutty cum rag.
Oh.
Hold up. I thought he ate a dog.
He ate out a dog. It's a big difference.
Oh.
Sister Sage? Hell no.
What's her power?
Why?
She's the world's smartest person. She's
Oh.
not smart enough to know when to shut her mouth.
Excuse me. I think I'm allergic to the Deep.
Amazing choice, sir.
Yeah, I totally agree. He's a mensch. Did I use that word right? Mensch?
You just said he was crazy.
What I meant was we would be crazy to, you know, not bring him in.
Good job, Ashley. This isn't for you, Homelander. You really shouldn't be running
I'm
things.
surrounded by sycophants and fucking imbeciles.
It's just that you make a lot of really great points, sir.
Deep.
Mm-hmm. Butt kisser.
Blow A train.
Oh.
What?
I'm not kidding. Go over there, pull out A train's cock, and blow him.
I hate Homelander. He's gonna do it? Oh my gosh, Deep, you were... I don't have any coffee. I need to drink something. Homelander's so sick. Look at Ashley.
Get off your fucking knees.
Remember what you did to Starlight, Deep?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Not one of you has the stomach to challenge anything I say.
Because you're scary as fuck.
I have got to carry this entire fucking company on my shoulders.
You're right.
I was gonna do it.
Sure.
The Magic of Vought on Ice, coming December 7th.
Vought on Ice?
Things grew heated between the
I wanted to see
Starlighter
more of
and home
that.
teamer movements outside the courthouse today.
This creep had photos of his quote-unquote niece. He's an Antifa pedo who fucked around and found out. And an eye for an eye might be in the Jew section of the Bible, but it is still in the Bible.
Oh, I don't like her.
J'arrive. 6 months of work, c'est merde.
Oh, look at her being so supportive.
Yeah, hey, look, I totally agree with whatever you said.
Recycling bin, motherfucker.
What?
He blew our cover with Newman. He almost got you killed again.
Uh-huh.
You're the only one that wants him here. We should cut him loose.
We're not cutting him loose.
He's a liability. Oh, polarity. Oh, just made me think of Andre, which made me think of Chance, and it makes my heart ache.
Well, it's a fine time to fucking will bring that up, isn't it?
Who's he talking to? Is he talking to his brother?
I need a hand to get Ryan away from Homelander.
Is that all? Boy needs a father.
That cunt ain't no father.
And you are.
Fair point.
Homelander put you into that posh VP slot, and he's gonna make sure you spend the next 4 years grabbing your ankles while he shoves it up your ass.
I think I can handle myself.
Oh, you mean that nasty little virus they cooking up at Godolphin? Yeah, I know about it. And I know it ain't strong enough to kill Homelander. Yet.
Interesting.
I'd want a show of good faith. The material Huey has on me from the Red River group home.
I don't stop him from going to the press.
Stops them from printing it. Just a wild conspiracy theory from a disgruntled former staffer. Those are my terms. You know where to find me.
So he's gonna end up hurting Huey in the process. Cool. Sounds like Butcher. And who is he talking to? His brother? Like, again, I love like the puppets and the cartoons and stuff. I don't know if his brother's just wandering around.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh no.
Fuck.
Kid?
What happened to his dad?
Dad?
Really excited to see Simon Pegg though. Not unconscious.
The whole reason I quit was to get away from her. Now you're killing it.
If, just if, you were a Starlight, then maybe we'd drum up some real donations.
I want to help, of course, but as Annie January.
No one's donating to the Annie house. It sounds like we sell raisin cookies.
Yeah, she's got to use like what she can.
I should not have brought up our meetings.
It's okay. Let my boss know I'm an ex-junkie.
Okay. Undercover, eh? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Oh, I did not expect to see Homelander getting dressed. Is he losing hair? Is he keeping it? Is it a gray hair? Yeah, I mean, she's super smart. Wait, she's listening to that and reading at the same time? I could never. I can barely do this and think. But, first black woman in the 7.
I am almost never surprised.
May I come in?
Oh, nice. I almost didn't recognize him, which is kind of funny.
You're so smart. Show me.
I want to see.
Based on your public appearances, your stylist is dyeing your hair more often. Used to be every month, now it's every 2.4 weeks. Did she tell you you're going gray, or is she hiding it?
It was gray hairs.
You got a lot of power, but you do age. Plus, there's that small matter your own father almost killed you. Any mouth breather could see you're going through some existential midlife, whatever.
It's pretty ballsy for someone whose power is a party trick.
You are welcome to laser me, but I'm guessing you need me in my party trick for something.
Atta girl. By the way, I love her t-shirt. Fellow Detroiter.
Humans are nothing. They're less than nothing. They're just toys for my amusement, and yet they control everything.
Is he in therapy right now?
Greece. All democracies fail because people are fucking stupid. You don't need an army of supermen like Nazi Bay wanted. So German.
Nazi Bay.
The people will tear it apart themselves. Just gotta nudge them a little. Then you get to swoop in, be the one saving it.
Like Caesar.
Like Caesar. Statistically, it's inevitable.
Interesting. Could she also manipulate him, though, with that kind of information? Make him do what she would want? Because she's smart. I would.
Butcher, what are you doing here?
Couldn't sleep. What about you?
My dad, he had a stroke.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
He called me right before it happened, and I didn't pick up.
It's not your fault that it happened. Huey.
Why didn't I pick up? I mean, maybe I could have seen it coming. I could have.
No, Huey. Don't beat yourself up about it. There's nothing you could have done.
Thank you.
Oh. It's weird. My allergies have been horrible, Patreon. I'm so sorry for my sniffles. You seriously... I love their relationship. Ever, yeah. I love their relationship. Such a great, like, it's more than a friendship.
She wonders how a man such as this win the love of a woman like Monique, you know?
Oh, he's nice to my daughter.
Come on, there's only one reason.
Packing.
Todd must be picking some serious heat between his legs.
Seriously, Frenchie, you did not have to come.
Okay, I'm just saying, the man has some serious Pete Davidson energy over there, no?
Hi, fellas. Thanks for making it on such short notice.
He's here, right? Like in the building here? This is the best day of my life.
Control your heart on Todd. Apparently you're packing heat.
Hello, everyone.
Homelander!
I heard that you are some of my biggest fans, supporting me when others turn their backs. I just wanted to personally say thank you for your devotion and your sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Open it. Got it.
What's happening?
I want you to take these bats, beat these gentlemen to death.
Huh?
This is not a test.
What's the point of this?
I want you to beat these gentlemen to death now.
I don't like Todd, but I don't know if this is the
maybe we
right
should go.
thing to do. Oh God, Noir! Yeah. Oh well. Maybe Homelander wanted to see who would struggle, and it was A-Train?
Yo, what the fuck? That was so fucked up, you guys.
You guys are gonna have to refresh me about Black Noir. I thought he was dead. And then now he's obviously there, but then, like, how is he talking?
Jurors are seated. Any second.
I think I'm gonna find her character very interesting.
Not guilty!
Not that we thought they would go any other way, obviously.
Fuck you, fascist!
I see. She's smart. She knows what she's doing. Easy, Kimiko. God, she's so strong that, like, it's not just, like, hurting people. She can break people in half. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh.
No, listen. No, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Oh. That makes my heart happy. God, I hate him. Anthony Starr is so good at playing an absolute crazy prick.
Everyone remain calm. You're all very special people.
Stop it. That's enough. This is awful. Catch it, catch it, catch it. Good girl, good girl.
We can fight, but not like this! Get off!
Oh God!
You're
Jesus. Oh God, what's happening? She's such an interesting character.
Nah, let her sleep. I'll come by first thing in the morning. We'll tell her together.
He's such a good man. But she's so smart. She'd have to know that, like, they'd be watched, right? A little bit? I don't know. Maybe she's all knowing that she just knows how to plan things really well.
You have every right to be upset. I'm upset for you. What if we just left?
Is this the octopus?
Baby, look at me. We wouldn't have to hide our love anymore. We could just be Kevin and Ambrosius.
Okay. You know what? I just want the octopus to be okay. Is really ultimately the only thing I care about. If she's happy, she's happy. Such a weird sentence. I'm very happy for Frenchie. Was I supposed to know who's in that photo? Or is it just that Frenchie, like, is concerned about his family, about Colin's family?
Give me a call. I love you, son.
You can't stop a stroke. You can't stop those things from happening.
You get better, and I will talk to you for hours about Deadly Cross. You can read the whole fucking book to me if you want. Deal? I really hope you can hear me.
For what it's worth, I think he can.
Who is it?
Mom?
Mom! Wow, okay. Didn't expect that.
Billy?
He's seeing Becca.
He promised me he would take care of Ryan.
He's seeing his brother.
I think you're about to fuck over Huey again.
Again.
It's going to blow up in your face.
What the hell do you want from me, Becca?
Be the man that I married.
That man died a long time ago. It's too late. I'm out of time.
You're still gonna screw over Huey.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thank you, Butcher. So, what did I just see happen right there? Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so there's some stuff that I was kind of confused about, like Black Noir and one, him being alive. I mean, I know he regenerates, so it's not shocking that he would suck back in his insides and heal. But he was talking. He doesn't normally talk. So I feel lost on that. But of course, I thought the whole time Billy was probably seeing his brother. And the fact that it's Becca makes way more sense, first of all. My bad for not catching that. But, like, also the fact that he was willing to, like, you know, give an FU to Newman and not screw over Huey. Look, not screwing over your friends should kind of be one of those things that we're not like, good job, you didn't do it this time. But, like, with Butcher, we are. It was nice to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan, of course, CIA agent, and they all want to take out Newman for the president. That makes sense, but, like, we learned a lot about Newman like, because we saw Marie take that blast from Homelander and be absolutely fine. And like, the reason why I said that was because I thought they might be in a mind prison because they were in a room that had no doors. So I was like, okay, that makes sense because there's no doors. But definitely, if that was just Marie waking up after taking that hit, then she's a lot more like Newman than we think. Newman being able to take a bullet to the head, acid to the skin, nothing, no problem. She's powerful. She is so powerful. I'm excited to see more of Newman, for sure, and what she can do. Now, Sister Sage, first of all, I agree. I hate the name Sister Sage. I loved her shirt, Palace of Auburn Hills, huge Detroit Pistons fan, even though they played in Auburn Hills. But like, I was like, she's an interesting character because like she's doing all of these things and it's to help Homelander, but because she's so smart, I don't know if it is actually to like it's a means to her own ends of like trying to accomplish something and not just what Homelander wants to accomplish because she's super smart. And I'm trying to think. But I have not thought about Julius Caesar in a really long time, so I don't really know how that story ends, but I don't think it was good for Caesar. I have to look it up. It's been a really long time. Anyway, I'm excited to see more of her and how she works. Not that I like her as a character. I like her as a character, not that I like her character, if you know what I mean. I want to definitely learn more about her, but like Homelander kind of being like, hey, go ahead and do that thing to A-Train. The fact that he is really like pushing to see how far the Deep will go, because the Deep will pretty much do anything to win favor with Homelander. And it seemed like A-Train was too, like he wasn't like stopping it, but the fact that nobody said anything, and then even Ashley was just like, when he's like, nobody's like, willing to like say anything against me, she's like, you're right, sir. Like, she's still very much terrified of Homelander, which I would be too. I find Homelander very scary. The fact that he's finding the gray hairs, like, at first I was like, was he mad about a dirty urinal? Like, there was, like, hair in it. And when he found another one, was putting in a jar. I'm like, he's aging and he's having a hard time with it. And that's really interesting to have a Soup go through a midlife crisis, but also does that make him weaker? Because if things on his body can age and change, and Homelander gets older, does that make him vulnerable? And I think it probably does. Again, Sage saying the thing about like the prostate and how often he has to have his hair dyed and the gray hairs and that he is aging, I think that might be something, which I'm actually glad to see that like Soups aren't, it's not like Stormfront where like she never aged. And I don't know if she was also going through hair treatments and skin treatments and getting fillers and Botox and all that stuff to like stay young, or if like she was just able to like change her appearance. Because I remember she was kind of like the original Soup, like she was Vought's original like queen, I guess you could say. Okay, speaking of the queen, Annie, Starlight, learning to fly, seeing what she can do power-wise, I think is actually interesting. I'm glad that like she just didn't like start the season being able to like soar and take the power from everywhere, that like she's still very much learning how to use it. But like her not being Starlight does mean that she actually has less power. As Starlight, very much can spearhead movements a lot easier. But I'm glad that she's not utilizing that because that's very much the Vought way, and she doesn't want to do things the Vought way. We'll see how that goes. Huey, oh my gosh, poor Huey and his father. So I'm really excited to like see more of Simon Pegg. I would love to get him more in this series because I'm a big fan. But having a stroke and then like I know that guilt, like, you feel bad because you want to be able to give somebody a lot of your time and energy and attention, and sometimes you just can't. It's not available and it's not there. And Huey's got his own life going on and things going on, and that he could not have prevented his father from having a stroke. And I don't want to say that it's silly to even think so, but like I know that guilt of just like thinking that like maybe you could have done something differently and not feel as guilty for somebody being in the situation that they're in. He could spend all of his time with his dad and his dad could still have a stroke, and it would make him feel better about his own actions, not necessarily about his dad, but I do think him being there for his dad is what's necessary. And I'm happy Butcher didn't erase what Huey was doing and what Huey had on Newman. There's a change in Butcher, and definitely like with Ryan's still caring about Butcher, but like that's the Becca part of him. That's the compassion that he has been taught. That is the, you know, Becca talking about Butcher and probably telling, you know, Ryan how much she loved him, and just all these things that, like, you know, Ryan knows that Butcher's not an awful person. He is an awful person. I'm trying to say something nice about Butcher, is that like he's trying to do things because he thinks it's the right thing and it's the best thing, but then he's got that little bit of vengeance that's still in there where he just wants to take Homelander down because of Becca. But like him being concerned for Ryan and promising Mallory to get Ryan back and promising Becca to get Ryan back. I don't know. I think it's a change Butcher, especially because if he only has so many months to live, his brain is not regenerating. You know, it seems like having taken the Temp V and the damage that it's done has allowed him to actually have these moments with Becca still. I think it's pretty cool. And like I said, like, you know, like with Black Noir and with Sam, and the way that they're able to portray somebody like kind of losing their, not being able to utilize their brain in a way that is normal. They're not functioning properly. I love the way that they portray that. And I thought we might get something like that with Butcher, but I'm glad it's Becca. It's always nice to see Becca. So obviously Homelander being found not guilty and the calamity that ensues, and I don't think Todd deserved that. I just because somebody that doesn't believe the same way that I do, and I think that they're absolutely ridiculous and they're a nut, I don't think that they deserve death. I just like wish like something would happen that would open their eyes to like kind of like the real thing and not the thing that like they're feeding into and that they hope and they wish were real and they want to be a part of because they're so lonely or miserable or they feel small, so they want to involve themselves in something that makes them feel less small. I wish they could just see the truth of the matter is that they are an important person in the world, and this other thing isn't what makes them important. You know, the relationship that he had with Janie was important, and she cared about him, and apparently he was very special. I can't believe a big topic of this episode was what Todd was packing. I mean, you know, good for MM's ex. Not anymore. What a weird thing to have brought out in this episode. But the Deep, like I said, the octopus seems like a consenting octopus. The octopus is giving consent. The octopus is in love. Deep, go live your best life. But he's so pathetic. He's so pathetic. Like spitting out the food when Homelander walks in. Like he's just, I just can't. Go take your octopus and go live your life somewhere, man. Run, swim as far as you can. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to watch the next 2 episodes for a couple more hours, so I will give time to like kind of marinate over this one a little bit. And, you know, I hate when there's so much time in between seasons and I forget like little nuanced storylines or like things that were said or how they ended. But one thing that I don't think that I remembered, I mean, I know I love Frenchie and Kimiko so much. I love their relationship, their bond, like this thing that they've built together. And there is a love there, but there isn't like an in love. It's not that, it's not a romantic love, but it is at the same time. It's like a romantic friendship. Like it's like a storybook friendship where it's very, I don't know, like I would die for you. But we ain't fucking, you know, like it's very interesting. Maybe it's because I watched Bridgerton before I watched this that I'm just like, oh, it's so wonderful. But like, I love that he's found someone like Colin. Now I need to go back and look at the picture that he looked at because I don't know if he's just worried about Colin and I don't want to say relapsing or anything like that, but I don't know who else was in the picture and I don't know if they were important or not. But like, you know, family's important. Huey's mom is back. It's been 3 seasons without Huey's mom. And I'm ready to know something about her and that relationship and the absolute chaos that's going to bring Huey in his life. There's so much to ponder about this. And I can't wait to watch more, but I'm going to have to. So guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, remember to like, subscribe, and come back for the next episode. Hit your notifications so you know when I've posted, because this show is like so... It's surprising every time. There's always those moments where I'm just like, what did I just watch? Or like, what did I just watch? Or what did I just watch? And I love that about this show. It's always a surprise. It's always a wonderful, amazing thing. I'm so happy there's things like this that exist in the world, because not only is it a thinker, but it is definitely one of those things that live with you. And when they were doing the Previously On, and like, you know, I don't know if it was Termite that was like, I know Termite can go into smaller holes. I don't remember if it was that particular hole that he went into or not, but, you know, he got exterminated. He got stomped on. So Termite's not a thing, but like when they remind me of it, I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Tunnel bug. Yuck. So much yuck. So much yuck, but so much interesting stuff to come. I love that they have things that are utterly ridiculous, but then there's like just what the fuck moments that happen, and I love those. Oh gosh, and I totally forgot about Newman's daughter. That Zoe is like this snake mouth thing. Yeah. And she just had no problem doing that. That's the problem with the suit powers, is that like once you get them, it's like, what else can I do? I hate it. I hate it. So guys, come back here for the next episodes. They should be out in the next couple days. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.